McCollum in the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And the basket by MP.
It's great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Booker. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
They get it again. Here's Nurkic. Out to McCollum. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. And the layup is good. 5 points in the game.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
From deep, MP. Unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
McCollum outside. Pass to Powell. The three. Crowder grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Now you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Here's Lillard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Nurkic passes to Powell. And here's McCollum. Pass to Covington. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Powell, it's good.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. This one for 3. Powell pulls it in. Portland trailing here. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And here's MP from outside. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. MP's got 12 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And Damian Lillard, honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award.
Being recognized for giving your time.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
They've got Dario Saric, Cameron Payne out there with MP. Then there's Johnson, and it's McGee in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
No, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Saric, the pass to MP. Fires for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Snell. Phoenix grabs the miss. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
And here's MP from outside. Nance pulls down the board. Portland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Simons, defended by Payne. The kick out to Nance. Pass to Simons from deep. And no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. MP no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Little. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. From 9 feet. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
The baseline J is on the way. Nance pulls down the board. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And small forward Nasir Little, just 1 season with the Tar Heels. He was the number 6 recruit in the high school class in 2018. 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
And B.A., he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
Some changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky, he's checked in for McGee. And it's Paul in for Payne. A big group substitution here for Portland. Nurkic is checked in for Chris. Powell comes in for Little. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Snell. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Simons. Here's Lillard. And counted from 12 feet. Lillard's got 9.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
MP outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
McCollum with it, and it's Paul picking him up to the inside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. MP's got 27 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. The Suns have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's McCollum with the 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
This is who McCollum is. Someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nurkic finds McCollum. Launches a 3. That shot off. Good D by MP. On the wing, MP. Inside. The kick out to Johnson. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's... Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this. Suns will go for a different look here. Šarić checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And MP is subbed in for Chris Paul. A big group substitution here for Portland. Chris, he's checked in for Nurkic. Nance comes in for Covington. Snell, he's checked in for Powell. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got C.J. McCollum. Larry Nance is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Marquise Chris. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. 5 to shoot. Right wing. Will it go? And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Chris has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Kaminsky. MP outside. Saric with it. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns get another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Booker against McCollum. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Chris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Dario Saric. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Also, what touch they've displayed from long range as a team tonight and throughout this entire game.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for MP. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right.
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
You know, I wouldn't put it that way. I think that's just your read on the situation.
But you sure looked good like you were having a blast out there tonight.
That was more about winning than anything.
But you enjoy scoring.
For sure, for sure. But I enjoy all kinds of things. Locking up my man, finding an open shooter in the corner, hitting free throw.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're looking comfortable out there. You feeling good? You feeling good?
Oh, man, look, I got a nice...
Kim, Bojack, G.I. back to that one way. Where we at with it? 227.
Hey, look, first start. Why do you think it took so long for the coaching staff to come to their senses?
Hey, Frank, you got to ask them. Everybody know what I can do on that court.
So what, you gonna make up for lost time now?
I'm going to do what I do, which is win, man. I'm looking forward to it as well.
Well, okay then. Well, how much do you think not being the coach's first choice in the draft made getting into the starting lineup an uphill battle for you?
I mean, everybody got their biases, Frank. Luckily, I've been able to perform enough to change anybody's mind that needed changing, you know?
Well, the coaches, first and foremost, I'd imagine.
Look, everybody's in the building. Coaches, the fans, the other teams. I'm an equal opportunity entertainer, Frank.
Yeah, well, it sounds like I need to make sure I'm in my seat then early. Huh?
Hey, that's a good idea, and you don't want to miss nothing.
The Make window will dynamically expand or shrink depending on your player's ratings, badges, energy level, and defensive coverage. Taking open shots with high-rated players will be much easier to hit. And once you've put in the reps and know your release well, try turning the shot meter off in the controller settings. If you can still time your shots properly with the meter off, you'll get a nice boost to your shooting percentages.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. And DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, DA. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. MP is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's MP for 3. Brooks grabs the board. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And stolen by Ayton. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Memphis shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. No good on that one.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
Morant with it. Chris Paul covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Memphis. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock. Morant against Crowder. And again, Memphis no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Phoenix, fresh from a win against Portland.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Charge comes in for Jay Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Devin Booker in for Paul. Floats one. Bain with the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Booker against Jones. The 3 from MP. It's not going to go for it. And it's Memphis the other way. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson against Anderson. Shoots over McGee. Second chance shot. And Clark puts it in. And it's all knotted up.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Passes to Tillman. There's the feed to Clark. That one misses. Some solid defense from Šarić. MP passes to Booker. And here is MP. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. 9 points for MP. The Grizzlies trail by 6. 27 seconds left in the first. And finished off by Anderson.
What we've seen with Kyle Anderson, he's a below-average athlete, but has great timing on his drives.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Šarić against Clark. Over Šarić. No good from 11 feet. Booker with a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be right back after this.
Assalamualaikum.
And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help.
Now with his with a completely new group on the floor. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Chris Paul is out there with MP. And it's McGee in at the 5.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And here's MP for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. MP's got 15 points.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Paul looking over the floor. MP dishes to McGee. Back to MP. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And that one, good. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Melton finds Adams. Pass to Morant. On the wing, Melton. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The 3 from MP. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Morant missing. Phoenix leading by 4. Lets the 3 fly. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from MP. MP's got 21 in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Jackson looking around. Takes a three. Adams down low.
Defensively, the way Crowder gets after it.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Adams at center with Jackson next to him. DeAnthony Melton out there with Morant. And it's Brooks in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Now, here's Melton, covered by MP. Back to Melton. And it's MP with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 8. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game. Dealing with serious injury when you're young. Their hope. He can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And a wide open look for MP. Drops in the tray. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement.
Well, we didn't see players getting teed up for...
Substitution for the Suns.
32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clark outside. To the middle. Here's Anderson.
Guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Suns shooting well. They're at 45%. The three from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Morant outside. He gets it in there. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Chris Paul is out there with MP, and it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And it's Phoenix's ball. A 2-point game. MP, no good. Brooks outside. Inside. Crowder against Jackson. Back to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. Bridges with some nice defense.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And that one falls for Bridges. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The Grizzlies shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jared, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And here's MP for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Crowder against Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Buries it down low. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
MP outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Melton finds Brooks. Adams taking his time here. Jackson passes to Melton. Fires the 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And here's MP for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. A floater. Melton, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Paul against Morant. Back to MP. They get the rebound. Here's Ayton. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
The 3 from MP. The Grizzlies pull it in. And good that time.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 7. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Having covered the league for many years now. I've seen my share of championship teams, and I see a lot of similarities between those teams and this team. Is it fair to say that you see yourselves as title contenders?
You know, we try not to worry about those labels. Our goal is to win a championship, same as every team. But as far as being a contender goes, that's something for the press to evaluate.
With how well you've been playing, has the thought even entered your mind that this year could be your year?
It enters your mind, yeah, but there's so much that we have to do. Hey,
Look, you put up big numbers tonight, MP, and is this just a...
You know, I think it's confirmation of how far I've come as a player since I got here. I got to give a ton of credit to the coaching staff. They definitely prepared me for this moment. You know, I'm still fairly raw when they first got me. As much as I don't want to admit it, it's the truth. And I spent a lot of time in the gym working on ways that I can elevate my play.
Okay, but MP, let's be honest here. Were you trying to send a message to the coaching staff with your play tonight?
Nah, Frank, we all on the same page here. There's no need to send any messages.
Well, I guess that should have happened sooner.
I'm not focused on messages. I'm just here to help the team get W's, man.
Buat ngegerakin literasi sekolah gue gitu. Jadi awalnya mungkin kayak mati itu kayak nggak ada yang gerakin, terus akhirnya gue punya inisiatif buat oke lah kita bikin satu program kerja buat gerakan literasi gitu, dan alhamdulillah akhirnya sekarang kayak dikembangin dan jadi kayak rutinitas gitu di sekolah. Itu online atau offline tuh gitu? Offline. Kan waktu itu kan masih ini kan, masih kesempatan masih dapat offline-nya gitu tahun 2019 gitu kan. Di situ tuh emang pas banget, emang gue lagi baru ngejabat sebagai core Sekbid 8 gitu kan, terus kayak gue punya salah satu waktu dari awal gue masuk Sekbid 8 tuh kayak udah punya persatuan kan kayak gerakan literasi, karena gue pikir kayak di sekolah belum ada gerakan literasi gitu, terus kayak gue pikir kayak ini bisa jadi salah satu program kerja Sekbid 8 gitu kan. Terus akhirnya gue dari pas jadi core gue gue bakal bikin salah satu proker gerakan literasi gitu, sengaja buat jadi pionir lah, buat jadi pionir. Terus akhirnya dari situ sekolah gue akhirnya sampai sekarang juga dijadiin yang tadi kayak cuma event sekali gitu doang, sampai dan ternyata sekarang kayak malah jadi biasanya kalau sekolah kan ada pasti kita ada harusan gitu ya, nah sekarang salah satu itu ada literasi juga. Terus mantap banget sih, boleh tangan teman-teman lain nih, siapa Daryl nih, keren. Mantap sih, boleh. Oke, tadi Daryl udah ngasih tahu literasinya dia kayak apa dan apa yang dia pengen juga. Coba yang lain dong, suaranya dong, mau dengar juga dong. Yuk. Coba Bina, mungkin Bina.
Ayo, kalian pas di interview pada aktif semua loh. Nanti ini katanya masih malu-malu kali ya. Oh, BTW ini ada yang baru join nih, namanya Kak Farhan Ari. Halo, Kak.
Halo.
Boleh kenalan nih sama teman-teman intern baru kita.
Janji dong.
Coba kenalan dulu dong. Tadi semuanya udah pada kenalan nih.
Oke, semuanya perkenalkan, nama gue Arik dari angkatan 19. Gue jadi staff Sembur 2020. Iya kan, bener kan? Sembur 2021 ya? Oke. Ini itu aja sih. Ceritain. Oke, gue baru balik sih dari gathering jurusan gue. Baru banget nyampe rumah, terus disuruh join sama Lanang, jadi gue ikutan.
Itu kalau disebut tuh ngapain, Rick?
Di Sembut kali ini gue diamanahin sama Lanang jadi megang ketua kontingen buat UYAW 2021. Oke, itu aja kali.
Thank you, Ari.
Iya.
Tadi siapa yang mau menyampaikan?
If your player's ratings are high enough and you have an open lane, your player will attempt to dunk. For new gen players,
untuk
this year
Donika
you
dan
can force an
Acel.
aggressive
Ayo,
dunk
lanjut.
Hafsah mungkin Hafsah.
Hafsah boleh.
holding the pro stick down while driving and holding sprint.
Itu kan pertanyaan dari kamu, Bapak.
Oh iya,
Release the pro stick
nanya
with
sih,
the
aduh,
throw bar,
kenapa ya ribetnya? Kasihan dapat muda. Ini hashtag apa?
Welcome from Houston, Texas, H-Town. The Toyota Center is the site for our matchup.
Harapan berarti ya. Pengen ningkatin potensi aku.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Terus mau nambah relasi, terutama
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. MP is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Aiden in at the 5 spot. And for Houston, Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. Green and Tatum on the perimeter. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And what are the things the teams can afford to tinker with at this stage of the season, Clark? Maybe compared to later in the year.
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think still working on rotations. That's certainly something that you want to try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season. Chris Paul's mid-range game is good as anybody's in the league. Once he sees an opening in the defense, he gets busy.
Here's Wall into the lane. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Great pass, John Wall is really good.
Oke, berarti mereka ini ya, kita tunggu konten-kontennya ya.
Ball passes to MP. Now
Aiden.
Aiden draws the double.
Ini
And
dulu
here's
ya,
MP
kita
from
keluarin dulu kali
outside.
ini
Knocks
satu-satu
down the
baru
triple.
kita
MP's got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like
Mereka udah,
answering
Hafsah
back.
udah,
One team
Nero
gets
udah,
three,
berarti
you
lanjut
fire
nih
three of your
ke
own.
Bintang.
Boom.
Now here's Wall. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard.
Acel.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Greg, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, but he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Tate against Bridges, shoots over Tate, and another basket for Phoenix.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Wall. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And it's Wall again missing.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Pass to MP. Here's Aiden.
Oh, and the jam by Aiden. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Wall.
Oh, with the block. And he's having an ugly quarter from the field.
Teman-teman dari Departemen Seni Budaya. Makasih.
Oke, thank you semuanya. By the way, tadi barusan aku udah invite kalian di grup besarnya departemen tersebut. Jadi boleh langsung join. Terus nanti untuk kabarnya buat Kadep nanti bakal di-floor lagi di grup besar. Jadi oke, gimana Pak?
Assalamualaikum.
Dan ya mungkin untuk
Halo, Arik.
yang mungkin bakal
Arik.
Got to be in awe of what he's doing this
Arik.
quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Timeout call. Houston.
They're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So for the Rockets, Martin, he's checked in for Tice. Gordon comes in for Tate. And it's Porter Jr. in for Wall. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Booker in for Chris Paul. Now here's Green. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Martin misses.
Berharap kalian tuh enjoy jalannya nih sebenarnya. Jadi kayak santai aja, nggak usah terlalu kaku banget, tapi kan sama yang lain juga. Dan nggak usah malu-malu untuk nanya, karena nanya itu menurut aku baik banget untuk improve diri kita masing-masing. Jadi udah sih kalau dari aku, sekali lagi mau ngucapin selamat untuk teman-teman dan semoga kalian nggak cuma pintar aja tapi bisa ngebangun tim yang lebih baik.
Very useful for shot blocking.
Shots good
Kalau
by
aku udah mungkin Kak Dafarel
And a
mau
closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
When you use it right, the pump fakes as effective a move as there is.
They get it back. Count that one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring.
Gordon on the take. Johnson with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Back to Saric. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Saric has got his second basket of the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Yeah, it's a battle back. They've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from the deficit unless you play good defense.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it
jangan
through.
sampai
Totally in
nggak
control,
join
protecting the ball the whole way.
Oke, kali ini kita besok ya pas ada siapinnya Ferdinand dan Oke, untuk pertemuan kali ini kita sudah sih makasih untuk waktunya teman-teman dan semangat menjalani hari Senin besok. Dadah, makasih.
Semangat kuliahnya.
Oh iya, foto yuk. Ayo foto dulu. Ayo, cek dulu semua.
And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim. But he said when his shot is falling, it's a ball game.
My jump shots going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me, being able to knock down open shots.
And Grant over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
He really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice
Seru gelap.
Restu bisa gak on cam?
completely new group for the Rockets.
Oke, ketiduran kali ya. Enggak, Restu IndiHome din. Oh iya. Yaudah oke. Ayo siap-siap.
So it's the Rockets now. It's a 16-point game.
Oke, aku screenshot ya.
Ball against Paul.
Bentar. Restu mau pakai kuota.
Ball, the pass to Green. The Rockets with another miss.
Yeah, no question about it.
Seru.
That's one of the key elements.
You got a rebound.
Ih jelas.
Sebutan terus.
With a big moment, being the first
Lembut
player to
21
join
emang.
the Ignite team in the G League. We got a taste of the NBA style. And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate. They're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
1, 2, 3. Lagi.
Ball against Wall.
Bentar.
Just 5 on the clock. On the wing,
Ya,
Green
1, 2, 3.
floats one up.
Nah, gaya bebas.
Crowder against Tice.
Ya, 1, 2,
Pass to
3.
Paul.
Oke, good luck. Thank you all.
And here's Aiden, guarded by
Thank
Wood.
you semuanya.
Aiden gets a double team. Kicks out to MP. 6 to shoot. Takes the three. He drops it from range.
Bye.
MP's got 18 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Ball for three. And they get it back. And the basket by Wood.
Iya, sama-sama.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Ball against Wall.
Oh, Rachel cakep banget, anjing.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in
Ini
the
lah gue
second
yang bawa.
quarter. And he lobs it
Bro.
up. Here's Crowder. Pass to MP. It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable 18-point lead.
Arik. Halo.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Tate and Tice holding down the forward spots. And it's Wood in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Green finds Wood. Back to Green. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Green's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Bridges passes to MP. Aiden with it. MP outside. The 3-ball. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Green, the pass to Tatum. Now Wall. Wood outside. Wall against Paul. Green for 3. Got a piece of it.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Pass to Aiden. 4-3. And MP gets it to go. On the assist from Aiden. MP's got 12 now in this quarter. Timeout called. The Rockets.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Wow. Okay, walk me through your performance tonight, MP. What a thrilling show you put on out there.
It's a great team win tonight. I thought we brought energy from the tip, and that carried through the entire game for us. Great job from the bench, great coaching. It was just strong all the way around, and now we look forward to the next one.
You and me both. MP, good luck to you.
Hey, John, thanks.
Back to that one way. Where we at with it?
Terus nggak masuk.
227. Skid. I'm making short-term goals, make the turn pros. Thought it was a diamond in the rough, just a lump of coal. Little Joseph, he up the nose. Boys rolling them buffaloes, custos. Running through them, how you never know. Never told none of my bros. I be on the road, ducking patrol, coming through the toes, trying to keep it low. But Lord knows I need to shoot through the O. On 75, set the cruise controllers too slow. Give it to Taj, he gon' it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Cause every time it touch, it put me right back in the Super Bowl. No, this ain't quality, that was on my mama's stove with a with them ice chips and ramen noodle bowls.
The last time was yeah, it's original.
Stores available free. Hey yo, BBS is super pro. Coop ain't got no roof with those. My uncle and his partner, he got and lately got the curving. But I get stupid chose. About to drop 1,000 in my.
In NBA 2K22, the journey to legend is a little different. You're going to have to reach level 40 in 4 separate seasons to take that legend title. Over the next few months, we'll be following the journey of 2 of our community members as they work to reach legend status. Take a look.
Like, it's dope content.
Joining us now.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is determined to make it work in Minnesota. He says to build a legacy, we got to win. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to keep step by step, brick by brick, building something. A culture that's going to stand here for a long time. It has required a lot of patience, guys.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. MP is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Taurean Prince is out there with Towns, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now Russell. Pass to Okogie. Back to Russell. And taken away by Paul. One-on-one here. And a wide open look for MP.
Dia tuh belok
Gets
kaki.
the three-pointer to fall.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Down low, here's Prince.
Jangan paksa bro.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
A three from MP. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
MP's got his second basket of the night.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question, when he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others, improving it with conviction. And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Minnesota with the ball after the missed three from MP. Here's Okogie, defended by Crowder. Bridges against Russell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. MP finds 8. Back to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 9. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
MP's shot is good.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And here's Russell following the three from MP. Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Paul. MP outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Russell, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Joe Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Beasley's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Patrick Beverly in for D'Angelo Russell. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And it's Booker in for Paul. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
MP outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
3 points.
MP's got 24.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Edwards with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. McGee with the block. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 14. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Beverly with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Phoenix grabs the miss, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Phoenix ahead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one.
Substitution for the Suns.
Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Johnson and Jaric are the 3 and the 4. And it's McGee in at the center position. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field.
Bikar, gimana? Iyalah, grinding pak. 65 apa ya? Buset. Sampai up cuman 100 pak. Mau sampai kapan? Iya cepet. Literally cepet pak. Buset. Iya. Gila aja lu dapat goceng harus main 50 kali pak. Iya gak sih? Gua kan naikin 3 point dulu ya, makanya overall gua kecil kan. Sampai 63 tadi. 3 point gua ke 72. Udah green terus. Gila 72. Tahu gitu gua lebarin defense-nya ya. 80 cukup kali. Cukup lah ya. Gua jadinya ambil 2-way karena badge-nya pak, pertimbangan badge-nya tuh loh banyak banget loh, daripada ambil shooting murni. Wis, lu tadi clubhouse atau zoom sih Erik?
Zoom.
Gua kira clubhouse. Kenalan dulu dong gitu soalnya. Bisa nih kan clubhouse tuh.
Iya, apa kan gua kan anak magang di departemen gua, BEM.
Oh, makanya kok
baru masuk
kan
tadi.
Perkenalan kok dari SMA ini loh. Gua denger kok beda-beda kan. Kok nggak kenal nih, gua kira clubhouse ternyata ini ya.
Nal, gimana Nal? Aman.
Buset. Hilang beneran ah. Aduh.
Udah sini Nal, aku lu ah.
Aduh, kalau video pas error. Gua kira video pas main. Gua sih sekarang
sini akun lu, nanti gua grinding kalau lu malas. Ini bentar ya.
Nah, sumpah. Nih dengerin kata gua, kalau lu mau grinding cepet, lu bikin satu akun murni shooter, lu naikin ke 72, full mainin itu. Ya beli sih pasti ya. Ini gua kan green terus ya. Terus kalau udah 25 gua skip nih selisihnya. Nah, rasakan quarter 3. Gitu sih. Terpoin apa?
Apaan? Lu tinggal maksud Bang Niko tuh lu main shooter, lu bikin build shooter.
Iya, kan
terus
paling
naikin
gampang.
poin ya. Apa?
So it's the Suns winning easily here.
Yeah.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect.
Nah, iya makanya. Nah, kalau gitu bikin lagi aja nggak apa-apa, terus lo apa namanya? Ngejek, benar.
Sure coach can give you a whole list of things I need to work on.
Kalau level gua nggak tahu, makanya lu buat dulu aja buildnya terus lu masuk kan lu lihat level lu. Mantap. Ya udah berarti tinggal naikin itu aja Nal. Cuman duit doang ini.
Ya udah. Buat pelajaran dah. Lu juga lu sebelumnya juga nggak pernah ngupload jangan-jangan, Rick?
Apa?
Upload apa?
Kemarin
Data.
gua pernah tapi udah lama banget, itu udah berapa bulan yang lalu. Ini baru gua upload lagi.
Gua ngelakuin tuh karena ini apa? Kan gua pindah-pindah ya. Jadi kan gua ngelakuin dah itu. Upload gitu-gitu. Iya, tiap selesai main. Nah, gimana kalau nggak gitu? Gimana gua mau pindah-pindah PS kan? Itu yang ngajarin juga ini. Si Bar sama apa? Si Darren sama si Bar kan mereka sering tukeran akun soalnya.
Ayo, payment rek.
Gua sebenarnya berani nih turun rek, cuman pasti temen-temennya nggak mau nih 68. Gila. Asalkan 3 point doang.
Iya, santai.
Lu mau ini apa? Ante up 100-100. Aduh. Kalau nggak ini 2v2 aja, kan tinggal ngajakin 2 orang lagi tuh. Pas Temi, satu lagi siapa pasti mau lah.
Mau ngasih aja. Mau minta 20.000 juga gue kasih.
Cakep.
Banyak ini duit gue main rek mulu kan. Gue jarang main ini. Udah jarang main apa sih? Udah jarang.
Iya. Gila ya.
Karena orang banyak. Kayaknya tuh kayak udah tahu banyak yang beli PC gitu.
Iya sih.
Jadi kan mereka nggak uangnya nggak ini.
Nggak laku ya isinya.
Gue di rek ini.
Tapi
gua main rek terus, uang gua aja dari 14.000 sekarang 36.000.
Rek paling kecil berapa? Ini ya.
Tapi lo naikin 3 point dulu, apa?
Rek paling kecil lu ketemu berapa overallnya?
Masih banyak yang 70-an kok, Bang.
Iya, 70 gua turun deh.
Nah, itu emang salah internet tuh kayaknya. Kalau itu ya.
Sebenarnya ini ya, kalau udah punya satu build yang jadi tuh udah enak banget, Pak. Iya kan, cari duit gampang. Visi.
Nyesek tuh di sini.
Tapi tetap aja Pak 200.000 Pak. Iya 300.000 lah.
200.000 visi nang. Jadi. 200.000 kan kasih juta cuy. Berapa? 600.000 ya?
About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Hardaway. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Gini, hitung-hitungannya lu suka main game lain gak? Selain 2K, enggak kan? Nah, hitungannya tuh gini, lu tuh anggap aja 2K itu pengeluaran lu buat setahun gitu loh. Kalau lu nggak main game lain ya, kalau lu main game lain kayak gua gitu ya, pengeluarannya dihitung lagi, gitu aja sih. Tapi gue lihat lu cuma main 2K sih nalnya nggak sih?
Iya.
Iya itu lu bagi deh 1,2 juta buat 2K itu. Gamenya 800, top upnya 400, dah sebulan 100 tuh. Udah hemat itu.
MP, the pass to Paul. Back to MP.
Kok diem lah, masih mikir ya?
Ini terus error code lagi deh, Luis Bros. Suka begitu dia.
Tapi gue baca nih di Twitter, oh iya kan udah kan. Yang lagi rame IndiHome error katanya, Telkomsel sama IndiHome. Di Twitter. Gila ya kalau. Dia live party barusan.
Oh nggak ada ya ini di gue.
DC itu. Apalagi sering DC gitu, udah ngeri banget.
Masalahnya dia uang di sebenarnya yang hilang itu cuma duit ya bang. Uangnya sebenarnya ada dia sisi yang ini.
Sisa gitu ya?
Iya, sisa. Ini misalnya gue hilang nih amit ya. Uang gue masih 35.000 pasti di sini. Karena ini 9 juta.
Tapi kan, waduh, gimana ya? Gue ngerasain ini nih 10 game lah, 10 game pertama tuh, wah gak enak banget pak.
Gue aja pas grinding play shot ini 12 menit
niat. Gue main 5 menit aja gak kuat kok. Udah, gue buru skip soalnya yang penting cari duit dulu lah gitu.
Kalau gue emang grinding
cari badge ya.
Kalau syutingan pasti yang 5 menit udah kelar kan.
Iya sih, benar sih. Kalau pakai 2-way sharp shot cari badge defense gimana ya? Gua bantu rebound tuh kalah terus loh.
Oi.
Halo. Ada. Lu tadi gua kasih masukan, denger gak tadi? Enggak ya? Iya. Ibaratnya lu ngabisin 1,2 aja lu sebulan cuma ngumpulin 100 kan. Gitu aja sih. Lu beli game juga berapa PT-PT kan? Sama Arik sama dari Andra juga.
Andra belum cair sih.
Apa-apa, gue juga beli sendiri 800 nih. Pertama kali gue beli game kayak segini. Biasanya beli diskon doang.
MP, the pass to McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game.
Gue biasanya yang beli game adik gue malah. Kalau 26 kenapa sih?
Gak ada cuy, di elite spin itu gak ada yang 200.000 so emang ada?
Wills di lantai berapa sih?
Apa?
Wills di lantai berapa? Gua belum pernah nge-Wills.
Lantai 13 apa?
Gua my karir pak. Jangan.
Udah follow
68. Gua naikin 3 point dulu soalnya.
Iya, ini 3 point.
Nggak mau, masih jelek banget. Oh iya lu baru ya. Jangan deh,
jangan. Lu bikin apa lagi nah?
2-way apa? Pas first point no?
Iya, itu bagus.
Itu ininya apa sih sebenarnya dia defense utamanya. Bisa bawa bola juga. Iya, lumayan ya, 70 bisa green lagi, 77 lagi.
Udah membawa kemenangan. Oh, lu kali di report now.
Lu
di report sama iya.
Iya, dikira cheat kali. Lu tinggi berapa? 65. Oke. PG.
Hardaway's checked in for Finney Smith, and Doncic has subbed in for
the
duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. MP is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Crowder in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Gede itu lu naikin beratnya atau ininya solid impactnya gitu-gitu. Nah, kalau itu mending lu ototin karena itu nggak ngaruh ke speed. Yang ngaruh ke speed tuh berat badannya, kata gue ya. Iya, jadiin yang gede aja. Bener. Setuju. Pemain gua nih, masa 68 jadi starting kan? Masa geser ini Devin Booker, Pak? Gila apa? Apa nah? Iya, Devin Booker jadi cadangan. 68 loh, nggak masuk akal. Apa nah? Mau abis ini ya. Nih quarter 3 gua skip nih. Ini udah selisih 21 kok. Lunanya nggak mau. Kita 60-an loh.
Apanya? Bentar balik. Oh, main rek. Bentar.
Oh, main rek. Kita
astagfirullah.
Kalau 26 dapat apa sih, No? Kalau 26 dapat
spin wheel.
Oh. Lu level berapa, Rick?
29.
Wah, gile. Enggak, lu sempat ngebus sama ini enggak? Pemi.
Sempat, tapi sampai level berapa ya? Sampai level 5.
Wah, lumayan ya.
Paling terakhir mau ngebus gara-gara mau buka baju. Harus
buka baju level berapa?
Enggak, harus menang 25 kali win streak.
Wah, gila.
Di park. Apa? Lagi ngebus ya? Oh, orang udah buka baju semua.
25 kali win streak. Kalau wah gila juga, Pak. Gila. Kemarin ribut-ribut kenapa sih?
Anak kece jago. Iya, main red sama gue.
Anak siapa?
Anak kece.
Indonesia itu. Ngata-ngatain?
Emang nggak hilang lah, gue doang yang hilang. Lu juga kalau misalnya kemarin lu nyimpan uang nih 20.000, 25.000 nggak bakal hilang. Iya, 2.000 nggak hilang kan? Jadi yang hilang tuh emang cuma player build-nya doang. Astaga, ntar ya gue minta izin dulu sama wasitnya nih. Pak, keluar bentar Pak ya, boleh? 2. Mau ini, mau
rek kan itu?
Iya.
Iya, masih lama. Lu keluar dulu, close game. Close, terus lu option lagi, ntar ada upload download data. Iya, upload all, download all gitu.
Ya, di match gua 79, 75.
Lu 92 ya?
Iya, yang 80 pada keluar anjing, gak ada dapet kayak gini.
Gua bikin ini nih, bikin apa? Bikin PF.
Bikin ini.
Tapi takeovernya ini glass clean. Terus tapi dia keluarnya paint beast, tapi nggak apa-apa lah ya. Gua bikin kurus kok. Cepet, yang versi lebih cepet dari yang kemarin. Similar to Anthony Davis. Lumayan lah ya. Siapa tahu rek kita turun nanti kan.
Bisa itu nawasan nggak ya?
Lu gak mau main my career apa dah? Males ya? Gini loh, kalau udah top up tuh hati-hati loh, lu jadi nggak mau ntar main. Kalau 600.000 berapa visi? 200.000 ya? Parah sih, parah. Intensif tuh ternyata ini ya, bisa double ya.
Anyone who says that doesn't know me. That's ignorance on their part.
Di terakhir gue naikin batch, gue kan cuman full batch shootingan gue kemarin 20, gue udah langsung main rek, terus naik terus, karena di rek lebih enak naikin. Pokoknya pas gue my career itu shootingan naik 20, terus playmaking naik 18. Setelah itu gue mainnya di ini di rek, lebih kenceng soalnya. Karena dia ngeliat performa lu pas main di online. Soalnya kan kalau performa di my career kan kayak ya lawannya com gitu kan. Saran gue sih kalau lo mau grinding, mending lo kayak batch shooting aja dulu. Batch shooting, lo fullin steal sama ininya, apa sih namanya tuh?
Batch chef tuh bagus nggak buat spot up?
Bagus, gue make.
Bagus ya?
Gue nggak spot up tapi make.
Oke. Chef. Paling midless, hot zone, catch, chef gitu ya. Ntar tambah lagi bang, green, volume gitu ya. Set shooter nih apa nih?
Green machine gak usah gede-gede bang. Gua aja pakai bronze sekarang. Green machine.
Gua masih 5 pak, masih bronze semua. Tenang. Defense cuma 1. Gua mau rebound nggak pernah dapet, kalah tinggi. 1 dari 21. Tingginya 65. 65 lupa, 65 kayaknya. Iya, gua pasti pilih yang berotot.
Anjing nih, gua one man team anjing.
Gendong ya, ntar toilet dulu.
Gendong. Wah, ayo Nal, semangat Nal. Semangat. Lo kalau butuh visi bilang aja ya, calling aja dulu. Kalau lo ini kan nggak capek 100 aja. Ya udah, oke tuh. Naikin 70 dulu dah. Habis itu main rack. Biar lu ini nggak terlalu ribet juga maksud gue. And ciao. Bye bye. Sabar, habis ini. Ya, gemuk ya. Udah nih. Mantap. Gak pernah ketemu gue. Sekali doang. Right to the place. Ya 70-an dulu aja naikin. Habis itu main rek kita. Aman. Gua belum naikin 92 kok biar dapat bawah terus. Bang. Capek mungkin mereka kan kerja bikin ini. Bikin. Ya mungkin butuh ini juga lah. Butuh liburan. Anjing, 3 point gue masuk mulu, 31% kontes bangsat. Enak sih, sumpah enak banget sniper half. Wah, enak banget snipernya, tapi half, harus half. Ayo penentuan, wah anjing. Ayo teman-temanku yang 74, kita pasti menang. Iya. Gitu. Hai. Gue punya diamond. Misal. Teman-teman gue gak bisa defense. Ayo 60 poin di sini yuk. Seru. Masih 37. Gue gendong yang 74 Nal. Levelnya masih level 6. Teman gue yang 80 pada pergi anjing. Wah, gak tahu aja dia. Menang ini. Beda berapa nih? 61, 53, gue 61. Wah bro, jangan dipasin dulu bro. Jangan volley bro. Santai, kita menang kok. Anjing, volley-nya udah 5 nih. Sekarang lagi tinggal berdua bro. Bukan gua. Teman-teman gua. Teman gua yang masih ada di match ini. Oh shit, that's good.
I am blown away. It's a completely
different. Shooting bro, wih mantap. Ini beda nih. Ya, nggak masuk.
Welcome sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Phoenix Suns have become...
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks.
Ini bro, gue mau take overin lo.
Brown is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Chris Paul is out there with MP, and it's Ayton in at the center. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And so it's Dallas with it after the missed 3 from MP. Finney Smith passes to Brown.
Apa?
4 on the shot clock.
Overall kearahan. Apa ya?
And Doncic gets it to go.
89.
Doncic has got the first points of the night for the Mavs. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. MP's shot is good. And some off-court news, too, for MP. Not long ago, we learned he has partnered with Mountain Dew to be a spokesman for the company.
And Zach LaVine also with Mountain Dew. MP fits their brand perfectly. It makes sense they would work together.
Phoenix has gone 1 and 2 from long range in the first quarter. From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Apa? Blinders buat kalau misalnya ada musuh di samping lu gitu. Apa? Shooter katanya buat yang ini emang yang nunggu apa sih? Nggak tahu deh gue. Korap. Nggak ngerti gue nah. Bro.
One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Anjing 44 poin doang.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simple. The young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Mampus lu. I love this.
Outside Crowder. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Dia di polling.
You find yourself up double digits in the first quarter. You know you're doing something right.
Yay, menang.
Everything right. How about that? I mean, this can turn into a blowout very quickly.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now Saric after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. From outside the arc, and another 3 from MP. 18 points for him.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now, here's MP. 18 points for him. Shoots the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 21 points for MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Doncic. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Booker against Brunson. And Booker kicks to MP. Another three for Phoenix.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Paul.
Mana sini lah, mau ketemu gua nggak?
6.5 points a game. Passes it to Brunson.
Semangat
No
banget.
one near Doncic as he lets it fly.
Gue dapat
And
3
right away, they match
udah
it
gue
with a
main ini dulu.
three-pointer of their own.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you three. The revenge triple.
Wah, habis ini Max dong. Habis ini.
Booker against Brunson. Booker the pass to MP. Back to Booker. It'll count. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Phoenix ahead, running away with this one. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get the second half of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Angkatan gua, Prodi angkatan gua. Enggak, di video. Gila, enggak. Abangnya Ronald ngajakin gua rek.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them
Apa?
those shots.
Woi Belaskum. Yalah, anak-anak ada gua main sama dia dulu. Belaskum. King. Ini gua ngechat gua. Ya tunggu dulu katanya lu mau off. Nggak tahu, lagi mainin. Hah? Rek or pak clear.
MP, no good. And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Lu kenapa Nal?
Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is non-stop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end.
Sombong deh, WS mulu katanya. Win streak mulu katanya. Win streak mulu. Bebelas King. Tapi ya sih, dia win streaknya ngeri ya. Masalahnya nah slash play dia ini.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been
Soalnya apa kan? Dia juga, gua ketemu direct gila sih slash play-nya bisa nembak hijau, bisa ngedrive ngedangnya gila. Ah anjing gila. Tapi defense-nya kayak kurang deh.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
Gue kalau main rek sama dia main atas jadinya.
Payton is the pivot and Crowder slides in at the 4.
Gue kalau main rek sama dia main atas jadinya.
And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for him.
Wow, what an awe-inspiring performance tonight, Anthony. What was the key to your success out there?
Man, John, we focused on
Kita berdua doang kan? Bang Niko man.
Oh. Great W tonight. I'm proud of our guys.
Now, were my eyes deceiving me? Because Coach looked like he cracked a smile a few times during this one. What did he like about your performance?
and that we were communicating, really talking on D, and that's something we've been working on a lot in practice lately. So I'm sure he was just glad to see it. Just a lot of unselfish play in general. People looking to make an extra pass.
Mau main apa? Halo.
Halo.
Pada mau main apaan?
MP saying all the right things in public.
Yuk.
Di budak rek paling.
Si Asking WB akhirnya.
Oh. 2K21 Indonesia.
Si Asking WB.
Enggak.
Gue kira WB. Iya. Yang lag bukannya next gen. Mau main apa kita? Park bertiga. Lu masih berapa menit? Gua Luna quarter berapa?
Tolong mau pull up gua malas King. Apa?
Oh, lu main sama Last King.
Tahu gua tadi gua udah iyain karena gua kira lu pada off.
Nggak apa-apa. Gua setengah 12 paling off ya. Wah, gua 2 hari ini nggak enak badan habis vaksin kedua.
Oh, lu vaksin kedua?
Moderna. Iya, kipinya lumayan, Pak. Cuman ya itu. Dampaknya paling gede. Iya, mirip-mirip Astra. Keluhannya banyak.
Lu marah nggak kalau gue main sama Lasking now?
Nggak lah.
Lu marah nggak kalau gue main sama Lasking?
Iya, sebenarnya nggak ada masalah loh.
Nggak ada cuman itu, cuman. Iya, gue udah ngeyain dia masalahnya.
Nggak masalah.
Ya join gue aja kalau mau pulang.
Lu berapa quarter nah? Kalau masih lama gue segame bisa lah ini. Oh ya dah, kalau gue tungguin ke park ya.
Iya, gue join.
Dah, tapi emang bisa ketemu dia pakai PS5 loh.
Bisa kan?
Itu cara bisa current sama next gitu gimana sih? Beli 2K-nya yang khusus gitu.
Ada yang next gen.
Cara dia milih atau gimana?
Beli bang, beda. Itu kan ada dijual tuh next gen sama current gen.
Yang ini ya, yang cross gen itu ya, atau yang ya, atau yang tapi PS5 bisa main current gen. Oh gitu. Iya, gue paham. Tapi gimana caranya PS5 bisa pilih current gen? Iya, dia di kota ya. Berarti si yang lag masih current ya. Ya sih, kalau apa? Aegis nyarinya udah yang internasional kali ya. Wah, ini rame banget lapangannya. Mereka posisinya masih sama ya? Tapi Daniel Wenas sama Yang Lek GG-an siapa? Basket asli ya, jadi relate-nya gampang ya.
Gampang dulu.
Nah, Rick lihat belakang Rick. Ide.
Anjay. Itu sharp shooter. Gue juga bikin sih itu sharp shooter.
Mana lo Last King?
Atau nih Last King.
Main sama Yang Lek tuh lama nunggunya, kadang malasnya.
Oh ini dia nih, WB Last King tuh lagi main gitu.
Sini. Aduh, gua 70 lagi. Ini delay nggak? Parknya delay nggak?
Enggak sih. Pull up sekali sama dia. Kita pull up dia sekali ya. Itu gua.
Iya, masih 70.
Nah. Bang Nick. Ini kita pull up sekali dia, terus gua join party dia. Nggak enak kan? Ini gua iyain anjing tadi.
Gue salamin ke Yang Lek ya, Rick.
Oke.
Terakhir mabar waktu itu pas ini ya, gue ngomel-ngomel itu ya.
Iya.
Iya ya, jadi gak enak gitu ya kalau. Dia baper kali ya, sampai unfriend gitu.
Dia bilang ngapain juga punya banyak temen di ini bisa diajak main kan.
Buset.
Bang, temen gue lagi gue pull up sekali teman gue ya. Abi kan ngajakin dia, gue malas, gue udah nggak bisa main park lagi. Iya, sabi itu mah. Sini Nal. Udah berapa menit Nal? Lu nggak diganti Nal? Lu kan masih ini. Kan baru gue bilang. Udah biar cepet. Ayo sini, skornya masih 7 nih.
Sini, Nal.
Mantap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lu main 12 menit ya, cari batch ya? Yoi. Bentar, gue setel cerita horor dulu sebelum tidur. Ya enggak, YouTube aja. Masalah, gue juga 70 kok. Parah sih guys, gue bisa merasakan kesedihan. Ini si Arik main sekali doang kan? Habis itu pindah party kan, Rick?
Apa?
Gua sekalian off, main sekali dong. Two-way slasher. Nih, gua tuh paling suka baca
Kalau lu nggak mau
YouTube.
grinding, ini akun lu.
Nah tuh enak banget dah digrindingin dah.
Ini santai aja.
Ya lu beliin apa kek? Kopi jadi jiwa atau kopi kenangan gitu?
Gak usah. Jangan gue oke kan. Ya udah gitu. Daripada cuman gua nggak bisa main. Mana Nal? Nah, tapi lu diganti juga sih.
Lu nge-fall ntar diganti.
Iya, lu nge-fall terus, nge-fall sampai fall out tuh. Cintai kan.
Kok ngejab ya dia ini?
Ya bisa guys, bisa 3 point anjing banget ya. Si Abang Dalex ini loh. Abang Dalex. Sama, kan dia udah jarang masuk party.
Kayaknya udah ini dia udah main real life.
Tapi anjing gitu nah, itu namanya baru teman gua.
Ini kita di lapangan mana sih? Oh, atas kanan ya.
Bisa Nal, ayo Nal. Coba Dal.
Parah sih. Nah,
ada 30 detik tuh. 30. Udah jangan di falling lah. Ya iyalah di falling.
berharap itu. Ntar pas lu bawa, lu minta bola tapi nggak usah lu ini, biar kalah aja nggak apa-apa. Tapi ngabisin waktu. Ah, ini nih.
OT sih anjing ini.
Ini udah 17.
Gak bisa. Lu harus ini. Lu ke polling emang? Ini masalahnya gak ada yang mau masuk sama kita nih. Mana Bang Niko kali? Mau masuk gak dia?
Apa?
Enggak, maksudnya kan orang-orang di park ini lihatnya pasti di level oh ada kok.
Ada yang mau loh. Kalau 70 lah kan, lihat level, lihat overall ya kan.
Level 30 gua nggak jalan lambat lagi, bisa pakai sepatu roda.
30 bisa Pak sepatu roda?
Iya.
Harganya 10.000. Kalau si ini gratis katanya, si siapa? Temi ya?
Kayaknya gratisnya gara-gara dia belian.
Karena iya Anif kali ya.
Dua kali beli lagi deh. Anjing di flop dong mau. Iya harus bintang 4.
Wah gila.
Oke.
Langsung join session. Oh ini udah ada yang pull up sih. Ya nonton di streaming gua kan bisa. Idi.
yang kalau diinjak
Streaming emang bang.
orang akan berputar-putar di satu kawasan. Satu macam akar jahit.
Ganti wifi now.
Ngaruh lo apa sih? CBN. Berapa MB? Buset. Uploadnya?
Lebih rendah gua.
1:2 masih bagus lah. CBN 40 berapa noh? Wih, murah banget.
Murah tapi kualitas internet.
Gue di ini rumah sana di Tebet itu 40 FM 500 pak.
Pakai apa lu?
Mau ganti oksigen fatnya?
Enggak. Ada kok mereka Akbar kayak TMI itu nggak ada masalah.
Nggak masalah ya.
Iya, kita ini dulu pemanasan. Itu kan dari gue ada 3 point nih. Di 3.
Wih, 32 dia. Slashing playmaker. Waduh, mirip adik gua dong build-nya. Mirip yang lag ya.
Anjing dia tinggal sama Izumi sama siapa?
Itu siapa sih orang Indo semua tuh?
Salah.
Gua lagi yang defend yang lag.
Bisa lalu tuh yang
Dia bawa bola, Pak. Gua kalau udah ada badge mungkin cepet banget lagi. Astaga.
Bisa menjaga seperti itu ya teman-teman. Gak bisa gue di-double kayak gini.
Nih, gua kasih tree gua di sini. Gila. Nice. Kok ada petir-petirnya gitu? YouTube. Iya, lihat aja cari Nico Alan. Aduh, gua tuh defense jelek banget.
Weh, temping anjing. Wah, sorry.
Nggak apa-apa.
Gila gua temping tiba-tiba patah gitu. Kalau gua nggak diizinkan untuk main pak anjing.
Bonus buat mereka.
Masuklah.
Ya mas. Nih.
Cemong.
Aduh, dia langsung datengin gua. 92.
Levelnya 32.
Emang masih ada ya batas 92 di ini ya?
Masih menantang bawah sih dapat. Di vlog gua anjing. Ya. Gitu dong Izumi. Manda jago-jago. 9492 juga. 94. Enggak tahu gua nama siapa.
Ngeri. Itu bisa dapet petir-petirnya gimana, Rick?
Pakai locker code, Bang. Lu mending abis ini gua kasih locker code.
Oke.
Daripada soalnya ada batas ini ya.
Waktunya ya.
Iya.
Aduh, di flop lagi sama dia.
Iya.
Wah, kok passing ke gua sih ini? Big man.
Coba aja deh. Masuk aja.
Gua switch deh sama itu yang jaga Izumi itu gua aja.
Gua aja.
Gua kosong nih. Enggak jadi.
Jangan.
Enggak tenang.
Fuck. Langsung di ini. 3 point dong. Om Yonglek. Ya.
Nggak bisa 3 point nggak ya?
Bisa.
Oh bisa itu.
Gua lepas direct. Udah males nih. Iya, lawanan gua sama dia. Mampus nggak? Teman kita udah males.
Iya.
Kalah. Gua main solo, dia main sama timnya. Anjing. Udah males gua sama kayak ginian. Enggak dia enggak mau ini. Enggak. Sama siapa dia kemana?
Nggak mau defend lagi orangnya.
Jago cuy. Alah yang introin orang lagi. Do you think dribble good? Apaan sih? Gak jelas sih. Ah bro.
Gue ikut lah, ngevlog.
Teman kita ngechat gue ini. Do you think your dribble good? Ya good lah, gila ya. Mana gak mau merendah-rendah. Nih bang, shoot.
Green lah. Yoi.
Gue ikut lu nih tangan kiri.
Ini kalau kita bertiga bisa ngelawan sih sebenarnya. Apalagi punya lu build tuh udah jadiin apa yang hilang itu no. Terus gua mungkin udah 80 gitu. Bisa ini kita ngelawan ini. Gua pakai build 70 loh ini loh. Masa di 3 sih? Aduh. Iya. Sikat. Balik.
Ya.
Dia ada. Ini.
Kenapa bro? Jangan lihat gua now. Cutting bang.
Langsung
cutting,
double team ya. Wah, gila, nggak bisa. Itu orang Indo semua?
Enggak.
Oh, enggak.
Dia.
Waduh, gila 3 point lagi. Duh, lumayan lah ya. 2/3 last game.
Poin terakhir.
Widih, ini level gue. Level 1, baru turun parknya ini. Kalau akun gue yang dipakai adik gue malah udah sempet nge-boosting 2 kali, jadi udah level 3 apa? 3 ya. Sama Temi tadi pagi apa kemarin? Iya. Itu orang apal nggak ya sama gue ya? Lucifer nggak asing nih gitu ya. Gue mau bikin nama baru ntar, Pistachio ya kan. Ini kan pakai akun coy gue biar nggak rebutan sama adik gue lagi. Dah, gue iya nggak cewek cookie. Udah, gue off dulu ya. Ini akun kan nggak ada PS Plus, nggak bisa upload dia. Jadi gue manual ke flash disk.
Oke deh.
Udah, duluan. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Nal.
Thank you, Bang. Mau pindah sebelah ya, Nal.
Salamin kalau dia masih inget gue ya. Kalau nggak inget, nggak usah deh.
Oke.
Tapi harus inget lah ya. Masa pro player gini nggak diinget. Aduh.
Oke, Bang.
Udah live lagi sih ya. Ini. Udah, gue live juga dah. Assalamualaikum.
Drop your nigga, your nigga can't stitch it. Drop your oxen like